Hello everyone. I've had several people ask me how I play TMG Basketball with the player cards on the screen since I've mentioned it on the website forum. Uh, TMG Basketball, as most of you may know, is a hybrid basketball game by Tom Mink. It is a fully functioning computer program that you see on the screen here, as well as player cards or PDFs to be played with the game. Basically, you're supposed to use the cards and the computer program together to play the game. I'm not a big fan of spreading out cards on the table and stuff, taking up space to play the game. So I try to get the all the player card information on an Excel spreadsheet so that I can play everything on the screen. Well, this video is just going to demonstrate that. As you see on the screen, I've got the game in front of me here. This is a 1971 NBA playoff game, game 2 between the Bulls and the Lakers. The Lakers won game 1, but as you can see here up in the upper right hand corner, we're in the second quarter, 5:03 left to go, and the Bulls are ahead 44-32. So Lakers have had a rough game so far with 8 turnovers already. But I just wanted to show you how I do this, and some of you had asked. As you see over here, I have a spreadsheet for the gameplay. My spreadsheet has several tabs down here with different teams from the 70-71 season. Each team has their information in it. Card information and just some other stuff I put in, like average minutes per game and how many minutes they played for the season, what their average for the team is. This is PER and this is points, and I'll explain the point system I've come up with in a minute. But for gameplay, you take the game tab and you copy and paste the team's information into it. Like I take Chicago here and I would highlight them and then copy that and paste it over here. Visitors go on the left side and the home team goes on the right side over here. And of course I do it on the edge of the screens so that the game fits in the middle, so that I can play with the card information on the sides of the Bulls and the Lakers and the game screen program right in the middle, so I can glance at the players over here and get the information to enter into the game as I play. Pretty nice little system for me. It makes it easier. Of course, it takes time to set up the Excel spreadsheet, but I'll go over kind of what this is. Let's take one player here in particular. If you look down at the bottom left here, Wilt Chamberlain of the 1970-71 Los Angeles Lakers. This is his card information that I put in. That corresponds to his, well, let's see, there's his card. This is a PDF of the actual TMG card for Wilt Chamberlain's 70-71 season. As you can see, his name here, Wilt, I put Wilt there. The position he plays is I put here, which is center. The 20.7 here is his points per game he plays. The 18.2 is how many rebounds per game he played. I got that off basketballreference.com. He averaged 18.2 rebounds a game and 4.3 assists per game. So that's points, rebounds, and assists per game. Down here I have his free throw percentage. I put the free throw percentage on the cards in case there's a technical foul. I want to know who the highest free throw guy is to put on the line for a technical free throw. So I put their free throw percentages here. As you can see there, that matches his free throw percentage there. Below that, PER is 20.3, which matches up with his card number here. This number down here I'll get into in just a minute. 46 here, that is his average minutes per game. As you can see here, 46 does not match 44 on his player card. The reason for that is I'm just playing the playoffs of the 1970-71 season. He averaged 44 minutes per game in the regular season, but according to basketballreference.com, which let me get to that real quick, and you'll be able to see 70-71 season. I'll scroll down, Los Angeles Lakers, and this is their information. As you can see here, per game during the regular season, Wilt averaged 44.3 minutes per game, which matches up with what's on his player card here. But however, since I'm playing the playoffs, we go down to the playoffs per game, and Wilt is 46.2. So that is why I have him at 46.2 minutes per game, which, as you can see, I have all the players that played in the playoffs for the Lakers that year and how many minutes per game they averaged, how many total minutes in the playoffs here and down here. And so that's where that 46 comes from, 46.2 minutes per game. Now in the second column here, as you can see over here on the left-hand side, I have their designations for their player card to get off the player card. A, B, C, 2, and I don't do defense because defense is already on the screen in the computer program, the TMG computer program. So I don't have to know what these numbers are. But what I do is down here under defense, right down here, the purple and gold 308. What I do is add up all four of these numbers, and that equals 308. So Wilt has 308 defensive points, which is extremely high. As you can see with all these other players, no other player even comes close to 300. Hairston has 211 there, and Robertson, Wilt's backup, only has 145. So great defensive player Wilt was, 308 points. That's just, again, the addition of all four of these numbers here. The A, B, C, and 2 corresponds to his numbers here. A was 64, B is 58, C is 74, 2 is 42. So I'll put those numbers here. A 64, B 58, C 74, and 2 is 42. Down here is GF, means good plus foul. G is good. F2 is foul, 2 shots. NG is no good. So I put these right-hand side red numbers over here. So 6, 46, 62, 99. I put down here 6, 46, 62, and 99. Now I have the 62 highlighted, and each player, the F2 number is highlighted. The reason I do that is any number 1 to 62 for Wilt is a positive offensive situation for the Lakers. Anything above 62 is a positive thing for the defense. So I highlight that number there on each player to kind of give me a quick glance as to how the offensive roles will fall for that player, whether it's going to be good for the offense or good for the defense. The reason I don't put 1 to 6 and 7 to 46 and all that is just to save time and space. The 6, 46, 62, and 99 are the cutoffs. So any number in between these two, I know which column to go in. Let's say the roll was 32, then we know 32 falls between 6 and 46, so it's going to be in the G category, which would be a good basket. If the roll was 58, it's going to be not a good basket. It's over 46, but under 62. It's in between those two, so it's going to be a 2-shot foul. Something like an 88 is going to be a missed basket, so it would be no good. And a 100 in Wilt's case would be an offensive foul, which corresponds to that right there. So that's the numbers there. I told you what that stands for. The 308 is his defensive points, the addition of these four. The 504 is kind of a total player ranking I came up with. That takes the 308 defense plus his offensive numbers, which is the addition of these 3 red numbers here, 64, 58, and 74. Basically, in TMG, the higher the red numbers and blue numbers, the better player they are. So if I add the red numbers here and the blue numbers here, that comes up with 504 points. So that's what that number is, and each player has their total points to kind of give me a quick glance as to how good a player they are. And then down here, I add their total points, player points, times the minutes they played and give a number over here. Then I add up all those numbers and subtract or divide by the total number of minutes to get a total player average for the Lakers, which is 389 points. And the same thing up here, I take the PER number, put it here, times their minutes played, add all that up, divided by total minutes played, gives an average PER for the team, playoff team. The number down here in the lower right, like I said, is their average minutes per game in the playoffs. The number in the upper left is how many minutes approximately they're going to play in the particular game I'm playing. Now this doesn't really come into play until I get into game mode. So in this particular game, we'll go over here to the Lakers. The Lakers, the Lakers only played 7 players in game 2. It was a Goodrich, Erickson, McMillan, Hairston, Wilt, Roberson, and McCarter. So I put all the players that played in the actual game in these 3 columns. Since there's only 7 players, they fit rather nicely there. Any players on the playoff roster that didn't play in the game, I put over here in the 4th column. Now when I do that, Pat Riley and Fred Hetzel did play in the game. I have to subtract their minutes played, average minutes played. So that's why those numbers are deleted over here. Then you take the average minutes played for each player, add it up, and it's 240.9. And as you know, there's 240 minutes per game. So that's the numbers for the playoff game today. Goodrich is going to average 43. Erickson 39, basically the same as their average minutes played per game in the real life playoffs. If Riley and Hetzel had played, let's put their numbers in there. That would have been 265 total minutes. So you have to subtract 265 from 240. So that's going to lower each player's minutes played in that game to equal up to 240. But since they didn't play in it, then I subtract them out and I get 240 here. I hope that's not too confusing. So I've got how many minutes in the upper left next to each player's name, how many minutes approximately they're going to play in the game. Now I will deviate from that some if a player is particularly hot or cold in the game. But that's it basically. So I put the 2 teams in here. When I play a game, I take their spreadsheet and copy and paste it into the game. If they're home, I put them over here. If they're away, I put them on the left. The Lakers and the Bulls are playing this game. So this is the game tab, and I get the program up and running, and that way everything's on the screen for me. I don't have to fool with cards and switching them around and all that. I can just glance at the screen. So let me just finish out this 5 minutes to halftime, and we'll get an idea how the game goes. Now Wilt Chamberlain just happens to be at the line for 2 shots. You can see team fouls. The Bulls have already committed 6, so the Lakers are in the 2-shot bonus. Wilt is 1 for 4 from the line on the day. As you can see here, he's a 54% shooter, so he'll have 2 shots here. I will click the draw and get 54. 1 to 54 is good. 55 to 100 is no good. So that is just barely good. Chamberlain's now got 8 points, and it's 44-33. Second free throw is also good. And Chamberlain with 9 points, and it's a 10-point Bulls lead now. The Bulls will take the ball, click floor action. I get E. Matty Gukas has the ball. E is 67. The defender is Keith Erickson. So 1 to 67 is a steal. 68 to 100 will be a shot. Or I could, well, I can't click hold the ball this time. I could click intentional foul. I'm not going to do that. So I click draw, and 1 to 67 is a steal. So that is a steal by the Lakers. Lakers have it, and the ball goes to Chamberlain. He's guarded by Bob Weiss, the point guard actually right now. Bob Weiss is going for the steal. 1 to 99 is going to be a steal. Just to 100 would be a shot. So this is more than likely going to be a steal. And it is. Weiss steals it from Chamberlain, and the Bulls have the ball now. Ball goes to Jimmy Collins, who hit Collins A. Now we look on Collins' card over here. A is 99, so 1 to 99 is going to be a shot by Collins. 100 will be floor, the ball on the floor. 34 is definitely between 1 and 99, so we click shot. Collins takes the shot, and the number is 37. We compare that to Collins' shot chart down here. 37 is between 3 and 30, so that falls in the G category, which is good. So Collins makes the shot, and that's his first 2 of the game. He's only played 4 minutes, and that's actually all he's supposed to play this game. So the shot is good. It's 46-34. I'm going to take a timeout for the Lakers to get Collins out of the game. I meant to take him out before this video started, so I forgot. So I'm going to do it now. So Collins comes out. We're going to put Sloan back in the game for the final 4 minutes. Gukas has played 8 minutes. Let's get Chet Walker back in to finish out the half. Bob Love, Tom Boerwinkle. His replacement Fox is in foul trouble with 3 fouls here, so Boerwinkle is in the game. The Lakers have their regular lineup in there. Now you can see McMillan up here is in pink. He really needs 5 minutes of required rest per half, so he's playing tired actually. So I do need to, well, 4 minutes. He really needs to play the rest of the half to get up to be on pace for 43 minutes for the game. So he'll just have to play tired because I need to get him his 43 minutes or so. All right, here we go. Lakers ball. Ball goes to Goodrich. Anytime the blue number's here, we don't have to look at the player cards. We just click draw. And since it's under 78, we go left side. That's a forced shot by Goodrich, so the percentage of making it is very low. Only 18% chance of going in. 64 is way above that, so that is no good. Chet Walker rebounds. The Bulls have it. Fast break opportunity. Since it's in blue, we don't have to look at the cards. 3 is between 1 and 67, so we go left side. That is a steal by Keith Erickson. The Lakers have it. Fast break. Erickson's A now is 1 to 66 as a shot. The roll is 100, so this ball stays on the floor. No shot. It's deflected out of bounds. Lakers ball. 46-34 Bulls. Lakers ball. Goodrich B rating is 60, so 1 to 60 is a good pass, but it's grayed out here. So sometimes if the team has had too many B's, then it'll be grayed out, and the only chance we have is just go by choice. So this will not give him a higher percentage shot. Keith Erickson has 3 B's left. The computer's picking him, so when the computer picks a player, I go with it. So Erickson will take the shot. 51 is the draw number. We compare that to Erickson's shot over here. You can see 49 is the cutoff, so anything above that is no good unless it's 98, 99, or 100, which would be an offensive foul. So 51 is above 49, so that's a no good shot. Ball bounces off. Bullwinkle rebounds. Here come the Bulls. Weiss's C is a roll is a 65. Compare that to 48 up here. That is above that. So that is going to be a turnover. So 1 to 48 would be a shot. Above 48 would be a turnover. So that is a turnover on Weiss. That's his first turnover of the game. Lakers have it back. There's 34 points in the first half. Very low output. They're only shooting 38%. The Bulls are shooting 56% for the game. Very hot shooting Bulls team this game. Lakers have it. See if they can cut in the lead before halftime. All right, Goodrich, the roll is 28, which is above 20. So this is a right side one-shot foul on Sloan. That's his 3rd foul. He's in foul trouble now. I'm going to put him on light mode now, lessening the likelihood of picking up his 4th before halftime. 2 shots for Goodrich, 77% shooter, which matches his free throw percentage on my card here. So 2 shots. The first one is good. The second one is also good. So 46-36, here come the Bulls. Bob Love has it. Love is a 1 to 99 shot, so that is a shot. Love shoots and misses. 93 is not quite to 100, so it's not an offensive rebound. It's a missed shot for Love. So I have to click no good. Love up here is 7 for 13 in the game. He has 17 points. Chamberlain rebounds his 6th. McMillan, A, is 79, which is just above 76, so this will not be a shot. The ball stays on the floor and goes back to McMillan. His 2 is 1 to 35, so 70 is above 35, so that's a shot. McMillan shoots and hits. 12 is between 3 and 43, so that is good. 46-38, the Lakers have it to 8 now. 2:35 to go. Bob Love is going to shoot again. His shot is no good. 84 is above 50 and not to 99, so that is a no good shot. McMillan rebounds. Here come the Lakers. Chamberlain has it, guarded by Sloan. And Sloan blocks Chamberlain's shot. Wow, good block by Sloan. Rebound by Walker. Here come the Bulls. Bullwinkle has it. Goodrich tries to steal and does. Here come the Lakers. And a technical foul on Sloan. Sloan must have said something to the ref, so we have a technical free throw. And here is where having the free throw percentages on the cards comes into play. The Lakers, let's see who has the highest free throw percentage. Let's see, Goodrich is 77, Erickson 76, McMillan 77, Hairston 78, and Wilt's 54. Hairston 78 is the highest, so he takes the free throw. And he missed it, so it didn't matter that time. But that's why I have the free throw percentages on the screen. Here we go, a minute and a half to go. Lakers have it. Erickson's also tired now, as you can see, as is Weiss. All right, Goodrich guarded by Love. This is a steal by Love. Bob Love. Here come the Bulls to Bullwinkle. The roll is 65, which is above Bullwinkle's 36. It doesn't take long to start memorizing these numbers, so the gameplay can go very quickly. So this will not be a shot. It'll be ball on the floor, and the ball will go to Sloan. His B rating is 43. That is 6, so that is a great pass by Sloan. Pass exclamation is a good pass. Since it's not picking anyone, I get to pick. Since I usually, in this case, go to the one with the highest number left, and that's Chet Walker with 5 B's left. So we click on Walker, and that's a 68% chance of this shot being good, and it's barely good. So good pass from Sloan to Chet Walker, who lays it in, and the Bulls have a 10-point lead with a minute to go before half. The ball to Wilt. 73 is just above 64. That's not a shot by Wilt. The ball will stay on the floor and go back to Chamberlain. 2 is 42. That's below that, so that's a pass to McMillan. McMillan shoots with 1 on the shot clock. And Jim McMillan, 100, that is going to be above 98, so that is an offensive foul. So charging foul on McMillan. Put him light so he didn't pick up his 4th. He's in foul trouble, as is Sloan of the Bulls. 37 seconds to go. Here come the Bulls. C roll is 8, and that is below 48, so that is a shot to Bob Love. 57 is above 50, so between 99, so that is no good by Bob Love. Bullwinkle offensive rebound. Passes it back around to Chet Walker. 40 is above, 91 is above 40, so this is a foul on the floor. And McMillan picks up his 4th. Even though I had him light, he still picks up the foul. So McMillan is in deep foul trouble now. Let's get him out of there. McCarter, should have got him out before. 1 shot. McCarter's in for McMillan now. 86%er is good. And it's a 11-point lead. The Lakers will take the final shot of the half. Willie McCarter's A is 1 to 99. So that's going to be a shot by Willie McCarter. And 60 is above 44, between 97, so that's no good. And rebound Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle will not be able to take the shot. A is above 36, so it's on the floor and time will run out. So that is it. It's halftime. 49 Bulls, 38 Lakers, 11-point lead. Stats, here's the box score for the first half. The Bulls with the 11-point lead. Love has 17, Walker 10 to lead the way. Bullwinkle 7 rebounds, leads the team, and a couple guys have 3 assists. The Lakers are led by Gail Goodrich, just 10 points. Wilt has 9 and 6 rebounds. Poor half for the Lakers so far, but that is how the game is played using my Excel spreadsheet. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll post this on the forum. You can ask away. Thanks for watching.